Hey guys, I'm Ronella Hernandez and I'm at the World AI Show today with Dr. Eesa, the president of the University of Dubai. How are you today?
Very good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
wanted to learn a little bit more about what the university is doing to prepare its students for the new era of AI. Maybe you could tell me some initiatives.
Yeah, of course. Actually, most of the universities in UAE, they are working on AI in all senses. They have degrees. We have a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. We have a master's degree in cybersecurity. We're working in the future to have bachelor's degree in artificial intelligence. Plus, University of Dubai is already a smart university. So we're using the artificial intelligence in all our classrooms and everything.
So what does that look like exactly?
Like as an example, in a class, student is learning and there is a curtain or a shade, and once they see that light goes very high, it automatically goes down. It checks how much light is in the classroom, so it goes up and down automatically as per the intensity of the light there. That's one of them, and the lights are all automatic by using sensors. Plus, even the university is also a net zero energy campus, so we're using robotics to clean it by using artificial intelligence. So we call it dry cleaning, and 100% of our electricity from solar farm. And we are also feeding to the grid extra we have. So at night we don't have batteries, we don't need it because we get it back from the DIWA. All these is controlled by artificial intelligence. Even in our, if you go into the website, there's a chatbot that can actually talk to the student and discuss and converse.
A physical robot?
No, I'm talking about.
A chatbot.
Yeah.
Oh, like the hologram.
No, I'm talking the website. Website. No, actually, we have a robot that moves around and gives information only, but doesn't converse yet. We can do it on that. Then other things, we are in all those initiatives of the UAE in terms of artificial intelligence, and we have experts in the university, and we have courses that we take. Actually, we have courses in artificial intelligence.
Okay, I see. And then in those courses, what are like the main tools or main learnings that you're giving students so that they can be more prepared for the future?
You know, we are technical, so we really actually teach them how to build AI programs. So we teach them the coding technique, how to do it. We use many programs, Python and whatever other things. But at the end, they learn the structure of programming in general, and they go deep into later on to artificial intelligence, how we can use the data, analyze it, and then respond to it accordingly by using a programming system, by programming language and so on, coding. This is one of the things that we have it all way. Plus, we actually participate in competitions. And last year in GITEX, we won a competition that they were using regarding refrigeration and using the food, when it gets decay, when doesn't, and how to respond to it is all used by them. And we got number one in that
I need that
project.
in my kitchen.
It's not implemented yet, but it's working.
Okay, you let me know when. And tell me maybe what are some of the challenges when it comes to making these curriculums?
Well, challenges are many actually. And for us, we see challenges as opportunities really.
Okay.
In the future, you know, when I say AI, you know, if you heard me, I really should be called augmented intelligence, not. And this was coined by Bashar Kilani, and I'm using it now. So it is helping the human beings to decide quicker, to be more precise. If you're doing a surgery, a robot can be more precise.
Right.
It doesn't, but the one who's programming it, at least giving the information, is a medical doctor, and the one who is programming it is an IT specialist or engineer that are doing it. So at the end, I forgot the question.
Oh, just what are some of the challenges when it comes
Yes.
to
So,
making the curriculum?
so these are the challenges. The challenges that come later, if let's say future will use capsules to monitor and diagnose in our body, and this connected wirelessly, and somebody could hack in the body. If they hack in the body, they could increase the dose, they could decrease the dose, they could cut something. So that's why 5G didn't become mature until they used the artificial intelligence part of it in that 5G.
Really?
So we are looking at artificial intelligence, the cybersecurity before even going into implementation of these kind of things. 5G is ready, IoT is ready, but we need to make sure it happens. So the main idea is wirelessly, anything that's connected wirelessly will have a big challenge of either hacking it or actually cracking it even. And all this together should be, for us, we should make sure we are ready for it. We don't implement it and we are ready for it. Artificial intelligence can also, sometimes they call it, they can do more than human brain cognitive intelligence, even though they're not cognitive, that they could actually do things very close to human intelligence.
That's a little scary.
That's scary. That's really scary. They could have their own thinking.
Right.
Once they have their thinking, they could do things. That's why for these kind of challenges, we are working on ethics. And I showed that actually in my presentation. It's very important to program the robotics that go according to the ethics. Like
How do you do
the
that?
truthfulness, it should be instilled in them, and the respecting others, part of it.
You can
Yeah.
program that?
Yes, you can program
Really?
that so you can instill in them. So whatever they do, they make sure they are not ethically wrong. So the tolerance, the psychometric behavior, all these together has to be instilled in them. So once they do it, they will always have a restriction of making sure whatever decisions are there, it's as per the ethics. And this is very important. And we have like more than 10 elements in that to program a robot that it will be ready for that.
Okay, I see. So security and ethics are the main concerns when it comes to
Yes.
the programming. Wow. Okay. And I love what you said earlier about maybe instead of saying artificial intelligence, we should say augmented intelligence, because it's really all about enhancing human performance and making our lives easier and better, right?
Yes. A medical doctor could be behind a system, but the robot is doing it using artificial intelligence to be very precise.
Yeah.
And when it's precise, also the speed becomes much higher. We can do calculation higher, more than if you use artificial intelligence. So these are the things mainly.
Okay.
Precision and speed, that's it.
And would you say that I guess maybe the medical and the health use cases are the most valuable use cases for now?
That's the most critical ones actually,
Okay.
because they deal with human beings.
Right.
Everything is important, the transportation, the logistics, the retail experience. You go all these industrial automation, all these together require this. So we have to be ready for it when it comes.
Yes, we have to prepare. And what would you say to someone who's maybe fearful about this future full of AI?
I tell them, be afraid, it's fine. Because that's the norm. That's the normal things to be. But you have to make sure that anything is implemented nowadays is as per the requirements of the builders. Of course, there are always people that go against, like robber could rob a bank or rob a person.
Right.
So you can have somebody that will work against the ethics, and that is always very minimal. And specifically speaking, when it comes to human being, that's a no-no. So no way they can even come close to attacking a human being through this thing. So sleep well, and don't worry about it. Even the worry is a normal attitude of a person, of a human being. But the future is coming. Some glitches are there, but at the end, 99.99 is the positive things about AI.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for your time, Dr. Eesa.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you very much.